Ever worked in a company that says we value work-life balance but expect you to answer emails at midnight? That is the gap between culture on paper and culture in reality. Welcome back to the HR space with Lilian, the place where we break down workplace issues into simple human language. I am Lilian, a freshly certified PHRi specialist, and I believe work should make sense and not stress you out. Today's myth is HR is responsible for culture. The truth, culture isn't just HR's job, it's everyone's. But HR plays a unique role in shaping and protecting it. So let me tell you about a company I know. Beautiful work office, work-life balance on the career pages, and then wellness committee. But here's what actually happened. A manager sent a quick question at 11 p.m. If you did not respond by morning, you weren't seen as committed enough. So one employee took her approved vacation days, came back to passive aggressive comments about her nice break. See, culture isn't the poster on the wall. It's what you experience when no one is watching. It's whether someone who makes a mistake gets shamed or supported. Whether open door policy means your concerns actually gets heard or just filed away. Whether people feel safe saying, I need help without risking their career. Culture is what the company says it stands for versus how managers and employees actually behave. It's whether people feel respected and heard every single day. So, where does HR fit in all of this? Think of culture as a garden. HR doesn't own the garden, right? Everyone plants and tends for it. But HR is like the gardener who makes sure the soil is healthy, pulls the weeds before they choke everything, and protects what it's growing. So here's how it looks like in real life. Onboarding. We set the tone from day one, not just handing you an employee handbook, but showing you what collaboration actually looks like here in the organization, and then handling conflict. So when two people clash, we don't just say figure it out. We look at whether both people have equal power to speak up, whether the process itself feels fair. Also, we watch who gets promoted. That is huge. If a manager gets results but treats people terribly, gets promoted anyway, that sends a louder message than any value statement could ever. And acting on feedback. When employees say work is unsustainable, HR's job isn't to explain it away. Um, Here's the truth. HR brings it to leadership and ask, what are we going to do about this? HR is there to protect what the organization says it believes in. So I worked with a company that made some real changes and something shifted. They stopped rewarding workaholism. There was this one manager who used to brag about working on weekends. Leadership pulled him aside and said, that is not the model we want here. So they started celebrating people who delivered great work and also took their vacation days. They fixed recognition. For years, only the sales team got public praise. Then they started highlighting there is someone who has mentored like 3 hires, or the admin who reorganized the filing system that saved everyone hours. People who weren't loud but were essential finally felt seen, and they got transparency. Leadership started sharing not just the wins but challenges. So they tell you, we are behind on targets. Here is why, and here's what we are doing. Employees weren't blindsided anymore, and they understood the context, and trust went up. Here's what happened after that. Production actually increased, not because people were forced to, but because they wanted to do a good work. And culture became something people could now feel. Now you might be thinking, Lillian, I'm not in HR, so what can I do? You can do everything. If you're an employee, when you answer midnight emails, you are teaching people that it's acceptable. And also protect your boundaries. Recognize your colleagues, because HR will not do that for you. If you're a manager, your team is watching you. They watch how you react when someone says no or makes a mistake or ask for help. And remember, you are the culture in real time. And if you are in leadership, audit the gap. Are your stated values showing up in who gets promoted, who gets listened to, and how mistakes are handled? And if you are in HR like me, don't just enforce policies. Ask, does this create the culture we say we want? When you see a toxic pattern, speak up, especially if it's coming from someone powerful. So I want you to take this with you. Culture isn't something you see on a poster. It's what you feel on maybe a Monday morning when you are struggling. It's whether you feel safe asking for help. It's whether fairness is real or just performative. So let's make culture a thing where people can feel, where employees love to collaborate and grow, because culture isn't just seen, it is felt. It is in fairness, it is in transparency, it is in respect and trust. And when culture is real, people thrive. And when people thrive, organizations grow stronger. That is it for today's episode of the HR Space with Lilian. Remember, HR isn't just about policies, it's people. Catch you in the next episode. Don't forget to like, share with your friends, and comment. Bye bye.